What are you saying?
Oh, what's not? I was just trying to have a normal conversation. Like, let's record it. It's not that interesting. I just didn't know what you wear under dungarees.
Underpants.
You might have to come a bit closer to that mic there.
Dunga pants.
You're telling me off.
Yeah.
Because I've got a tea, so I don't want to. So where am I going here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
So what do you wear? Just no t-shirt and underpants?
No t-shirt.
Well, you said no. You said
I'm not a hillbilly.
you said what
I
you.
did not say no t-shirt.
No, you said what you wear under dungarees and went underpants.
Yeah.
So just underpants then.
No. T-shirt as well.
Yeah, but you didn't say that, did you?
No, but I thought you meant down there. Is that what
Down
you meant?
There, yeah.
Down
Or
there.
did you mean t-shirt
Just down there.
or vest?
Just down there.
They're just like pants in that sense, then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's all they are, aren't they?
Just long, extra long pants. They come all the way up to here.
Simon Cowell.
Really? They are Simon Cowell's pants. Speaking of Simon,
What a segue.
we'll start it properly, but we'll leave
That was
that little,
absolute gold.
little dungaree chat in there. You
Wow.
look like your mind for gold. Sieve for
mate.
gold now.
Yeah. Stinky Pete.
Are you just going to give me
Slider.
shit like while I'm here?
Yeah. I don't like your hat.
I'm just nearly knocked down the fucking wall. You're allowed to swear on here?
Yeah.
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 It's a, like,
We
do.
Then again, it's got fucking weed in the bitch.
Yeah.
No swearing.
yeah. So, what episode? What episode? Are we on?
Why
this tea.
have you made me feel high? I feel
Oh.
high.
I thought you said like a pie.
Life of Pie.
Like
You're
a
saying
pie.
it was like the one off Life of Pie.
Slide that, Amy.
That is not what
Don't
I
slide
said
her.
at all.
Did you bring your pet tiger? I don't know.
Nah, I forgot it.
What episode are we on?
24.
24. Episode 24 of the Mild High Club. Hello.
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 Callum Oakley's here.
Callum Oakley.
Do I look
He's
at
on this one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How are you?
All right, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. Had the mum and dad been away 4 days, went to Wales.
Yeah?
RuPaul Drag Race, got into it.
Good.
Wait, did you start from the beginning?
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
only you can know
No, I
that.
didn't. Yeah, there's me who can answer that. I've been watching like bits of ones. But I started like the All Stars.
The All-Stars as well, better I reckon.
Yeah, because the seasoned.
And just
And
the way they
everything's better with a
choose
bit of
like who
seasoning.
goes home and all that. They're like they vote on
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
Snide, innit?
Yeah.
It's well better.
Yeah.
But they're all
Better
just
for
better
drama.
At, like, better at the
Yeah, because
stuff.
they've had the chance to do it and then they've come back
Mm.
and they've got like years of experience on top of it. Yeah, I think it's well better, the All-Stars one.
One thing I love about it as well is that the people who go on it, they actually get given careers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like they proper big them up,
Yeah.
and then
From that, they do their own little
Yeah.
tours and stuff,
actually
don't
push
they?
them to do like if they win like a challenge, they get like they win like actual prizes and stuff, and then
Yeah,
Not
they
on
win
the,
a lot of money on the American
Not on
one.
the UK one, though.
You win a,
oh, is it bad the UK
On
one?
the UK one, you get a RuPaul badge.
Whoa.
get a badge.
You win a challenge, you get a little Blue Peter type badge. And they go, well
It's a
done.
little shield like Blue
Are you
Peter,
missing?
but
Huh?
they call it a Ru.
Because it's
do
on
they
the
call it
BBC.
Ru Peter badge.
Ru Peter badge, yeah.
Just get a badge.
Sound-
That is
sounds like a
so
black.
embarrassing, that.
Sounds like a black, that, doesn't it?
Telling me off.
Yeah, because it's the BBC.
Mm.
So it's like not funded by adverts and that, is it? So they don't have the same type of budget to give.
Yeah, but that isn't that on Netflix though, the American one.
No. Oh, the American one is, yeah. The
That does not
English
have
one's
the-
on. No, but it will have in America. It's usually on like it used to be on like MTV and all that.
Oh,
And then
did it?
Netflix will pay, let's say like $1 million to get it on Netflix.
Mm.
So then they use all that and people will have
A
like
million
sponsor it.
doulas.
Yeah, doulas, like that Anastasia, whatever, Beverly Hills one that they always use when
Oh,
they
yeah.
win prizes with.
Yeah.
Like they'll sponsor that one. But over here, it was just like, here's this badge to say you've won.
And a trip to Blackpool.
And then, yeah, not even that though.
Did they not get
No,
anything?
and then you get like, you see some of the queens have like 3 badges. And it's like, that could have been 30 grand if you went on the American one and that. Even the Australian one, I think,
Oh,
had
yeah,
prizes
they
as
had
well, didn't he?
You get a badge.
The British one's shite.
So
I know.
you're in the Scouts, innit?
Yeah.
All these
Mm.
little badges and that.
Yeah.
Is RuPaul on that one though, or is it just the name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
RuPaul was on it as well. Just like, here you go.
Oh, how can you do that?
Snide,
That
isn't it?
is so bad.
But again,
He's
like,
picking up as well, giving people chances and that.
it's the BBC though. I don't think it's anything to do with them because like on All Stars, they win loads of dough. They win like $5,000 for the mini one, and then $10,000 for the main one, and then that can get rolled over and shit, can't it? In the All Stars one,
Yeah.
it's well better.
So
Yeah.
well into that.
Yeah, who's your favourite? that one?
I'm not good with the names, you know.
No, me neither, you know.
The only one, I watched the season with that Jinx Monsoon on.
I don't even know
She
who
was the
that
one who
is.
won it, but it was like, is it Alaska? I think.
Yeah, maybe
There was
that is one of them.
There was like loads of them who were on it who are apparently like big icons now.
Yeah.
But that Jinx Monsoon's the one who like falls asleep in that. So like in
What,
one of the
she's got
challenges-
narcolepsy or she's just lazy?
So they were all like
okay.
making a dress and stuff. They had like 10 minutes. And like
She just fell
everyone's,
asleep?
like, yeah, everyone's grafting away and the camera cuts and she's like just snoozing. I felt so bad. And then she won the challenge. I was like, yeah.
It was right.
Sick. But yeah, she's cool. She's like my favourite.
Wow.
That must be probably heavy having narcolepsy.
I mean, can you be on the sick with it? Would you have to be on the sick with it?
Narcolepsy?
Yeah.
You must,
Depends what your job is.
Well, I mean, if you
It's like
just...
bed tester. I think that's quite a good job to have, isn't it? It's like, welcome for that. But if you're like a bus driver,
Yeah, you couldn't, could you?
you can't be a narcoleptic bus driver, no.
No. So,
I would take advantage of it though.
I was
You know, it's
thinking
like,
that'd be a
get out
good...
things.
Is it a disability?
Like, oh, I slept through my alarm. Just didn't wake up.
Yeah,
So I'm going to be late again.
yeah. Like, if you could go on the sick, you've just...
But I mean,
you're living
I
your
think
best life. Lots of naps.
I think it is hard for them to get work though, innit? Because it's one of them.
I'd
You
hire
just
someone else over them,
fall
probably.
asleep.
Yeah.
But they can't work in loads of places because they might fall asleep and bang their head and then like not liable for that type of stuff on the insurance and that. You can't just use it to, you can't just use it to yeah, you can't just use it when you're bored of people. Got narcolepsy, mate. You done? Oh yeah, it's gone away now.
Lasted like 2 seconds.
Well, so what have you been up to then? Anything exciting? Getting back to gigging?
Oh, well, I had 2 gigs come up and then they both got cancelled. Like
Shit,
2
innit?
people got COVID in the venue.
Yeah, and the whole venue has to shut down then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It happened with Alexander's the other week.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I don't even know if they had it. They just all, the track and trace pinged. So that means they have to isolate until they've like done the test or whatever. So instantly the whole weekend was a write-off on it.
Ball ache,
Shocking,
innit?
man.
I didn't know whether it's for the Euros though, and they were just like blagging it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's mad that they'll just let loads of like fans come over and watch the finals and that.
Mm.
And then they're like, you don't have to quarantine or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, we fully done then.
Mm.
Seems like we're done, but then it's also like everyone's getting it again. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to act when, like, after the 19th, when they go, oh, do what you want. I'm like,
I'm
know.
not a fan of Boris, but I feel like no matter what he does, he just can't win. Because like now he's like everyone can go out and everyone's like, oh, you sound like Lord Farquaad.
Lad. Is he the Scouse version? Is
Yeah,
he?
lad Farquaad, lad. Riding around on a little quad bike.
Doing wheelies
Yeah.
in Parliament.
Fucking, yeah, because did you see that on CNN? Like, they done a video of Boris being like, oh, some people are going to die, but it's like a risk we have to take. And,
What he said, yeah.
and then they put a picture, the clip of Lord Farquaad on it, being like, some of you may die.
Oh, it's so funny.
Just proper had them off. But yeah, like you say, yeah, it must be hard because it's like, right, lock all yous down, and all the people who are like affected by it worst are like, yeah, it's the right thing to do. And everyone else, like younger people and that no health defects or whatever, they're all like, nah, fuck this, let us out. And then he goes, all right, you can go out. Everyone's like, yeah, he's right. And then people are like, oh no, that's too early now. So it's like, what do you do? Like, it's the worst job in the world, I reckon.
Such a ball. Have you had your jabs yet?
No.
Nah.
Have you?
Have you?
Died for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had one or two?
My first one. Everyone was like, the second one's the worst. And I was like, I'm not getting it then.
I heard it's to do with whether you've had COVID or not.
Oh, really?
If you've had it, it's worse the first time.
Is it? Yeah.
And if you haven't had it, that's when the second one's worse. That's what I've heard a couple of people say. But I don't know. I've heard all mixed things about people being sick off the first one and not
I
off the
tested
second.
positive
And,
though for it.
no.
So I don't know. Like me skin come out like all like bumps and that, like all over my body.
Yeah.
Rough.
Well,
Like
Freddie
bubble
said
wrap.
that about his.
Yeah.
He said he woke up with a rash. Everyone's like, fuck off. And then he had it. So
Yeah.
you might have had it and that was like your only symptoms.
Mm.
Or was that after the
That
jab?
was off the jab.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like it really
No, I
done
don't
me
know.
in. Bad.
Not good, that.
No.
Like,
I just-
passed out.
What, off your injection?
Well, yeah, when I was in work, because I had the jab at like in the morning, and then I was doing delivery driving at night,
Alright.
and I was like Jinx Monsoon, just
Yeah.
snoozing at the wheel. A little callback there.
Hey, get him booked.
What have you been delivered on?
Burgers,
Oh, yeah.
veggie as well, aren't I? So my car just stinks of beef.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh mate, it's
Torture.
It's so
Get in and just start salivating like, oh,
Like
smells
Hannibal
good in here, yeah.
like,
But
that sounded lovely down the mic then. People listening like, oh.
Didn't you drop off at someone's house and he like come out of his back gate? Didn't he like answer the door to you and then go out?
Oh
round
mate,
the
that
back?
was
That time ago, that.
Still to this day, I don't understand what happened.
Tell Amy what happened.
Right, let me just fix my dungarees because they're proper eating away.
Go on.
His dongers are up his ass.
We're going to leave all this in.
Oh, don't.
We won't.
I'm going to zoom right in.
Don't. Please don't. Very emotional. Yeah, so I went to this house and knocked on the door, and the guy opened the door and I was like, oh, I got your food here. Said like the price and that. And then he was like, oh, okay, sound, yeah. Then he shut the front door on me. And then he was like gone and I was just stood there like, what?
With his food?
No, I'm still holding his food. So I said to him like, got your food, here's the price. And then he was like, oh yeah, okay. And then he shut the front door. And then he just like, must have went like through his house, through his garden, came out the back gate, walked past me, went into his car, got his coat, put it on. Took the money out, gave me it, went through his back gate, and went. So I was just stood there like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like, you know, when people have like these rituals and stuff. Like,
OCD.
yeah, like if they've got like.
Do you think like you was in the way, you were in between him and his car, and he like didn't want to ask you to move because of COVID or something? So he's gone, right, I'll just go the long way round.
He still went past me though, because it's like I'm on his drive. Do you know what I mean? It made no sense. Like
No, it
I would
doesn't.
happily sit here and go, hey, this is why I done it, but I don't know.
So he got his coat out,
Put it on.
put it on,
Yeah.
give you money,
Out the coat, yeah.
out the coat, took the food, went in through his back gate.
Who keeps
Yeah,
the
and then-
money in a coat in a car?
I don't think that's like the main question in this.
Madman.
But it's a quandary.
It's a wild thing to do.
Yeah. Especially for me as well. You know how easily confused I am.
Yeah, but putting the coat on's the weird bit, innit? One of the weird bits. Like he could have just went, oh, it got the coat out, and you went, why the fuck's he going around there? And then gets the money out and gives you put the coat on, just so like he knows instantly what pocket or whatever.
So weird.
That is mad, that.
Okay, maybe I've got an explanation. So maybe he couldn't find the money in his house, and he's like, oh shit, and he's looking, and he's in the garden, and he's like,
There's a metal detector.
Looking for the money
Go on.
train.
maybe I've got,
Maybe there's a quid back here that I missed somewhere. What are you on about?
maybe there's some in my car, so maybe that's why he went. He was looking for money through the house.
And he was near the back of the house and he thought, oh, it's quicker for me to just go out this way
Mhm.
than walk all the way back through my house.
Perhaps.
He's not agreeing with you, you know. You
Oh.
said it really sarcastically and you were nodding like, yeah, Dean's got my back. Because he was going, yeah, so maybe. And you were looking at me like, yeah, I'm right.
See that?
I don't get sarcasm sometimes.
It was just the timing of it, because it was like the door shut and then like, it was like seconds, do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like he was looking,
okay.
like I was stood there for like 5
Like he
minutes.
literally just
Yeah,
went right through
he
and
just
come
went
out.
through his house and come out the back.
I
Mad
can't
guy.
explain.
I wouldn't mind, like, could be like, can you remember his address?
Nah.
Like, if could you not just go there?
I could go-
Do you know
I-
roughly where it
Yeah,
was.
I know where it is. I just don't know the road and that.
We should just like buy him a burger and go back Just see what he does.
Walk in his house.
Because imagine if that's what he does when he's got like food, like when he expects food. Imagine if you just turned up with a random burger and was like, "Oh, remember me?"
With his coat on.
And what would he do? Yeah, would he like jump out the front, jump out the bedroom window? Yeah, that'd fall off, wouldn't it? Oh well. So you're still delivering, doing the old burgers,
doing it,
same
yeah.
place.
I had a nightmare on quite a while back. Remember when it was just dead icy?
Mm.
And it was just like it snowed quite heavy for like a couple of days, I think, and it was
Yeah.
Oh,
in like January, February time. Was
yeah,
it?
like it was just like a bit of a weird time. So there was like this house that always orders, and the guy who lives there, he's like an investor. So his house is massive. It's got like these massive gates on it and that. Orders, scran. And I went there, and he opened these gates up, and he's got like this driveway that goes all the way down. It's like this garage, but like above it's like his kitchen. It's like open with, like looks over the front. He's got like a Bentley there and a brand new Range Rover. And he just like popped his out the kitchen window and went, "Be careful." So I was like,
"What do you mean?"
Yeah, so I was thinking like, what was he got, like dogs out or something? Or, like I didn't really understand.
Yeah.
Because I was like at the top of his drive, so I'm walking down his driveway. He's like,
how far away was you when he shouted, "Be careful" at you?
I was probably like it's a long driveway. Do you know what I mean?
So he was at the end, he was in the house like, "Be careful."
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I was just like, where the fuck's that coming from? I was like ducking.
It's like, what the fuck's going to happen?
He's threw something at me.
The piano falls on your head or something.
So I was like, oh, sound. So I start walking down his driveway, and I've got like running shoes on because it was icy. My feet were just like, I couldn't.
Maybe that's why he was moving.
Yeah, so I couldn't grip the driveway. So I could just feel my feet slipping a bit.
Yeah.
But like with every step I'd done, my feet were just like doing the splits. So I was like, oh, it's like, what the fuck am I going to do? Because it's a long drive, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, so what I should do is I'll just like crouch.
Yeah.
So I put my feet together like this. And then I kind of like leant back a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know, like it's like a skiing pose? So I'm leant back like this. And I've got the delivery bag in my hand. And I'm just like sliding down his drive like with my feet together. And then I was like, I'm picking up speed here. I'm going to fall over. So what I done was, I had to like lean back.
Little slalom. Just slalom down his driveway.
So I had to like lean back on my left hand like this. So I was leant back with my feet still together. And then I had to like put the bag down, to just like keep me balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mate, I just took off. Like down.
What do you mean? Went faster?
Mate, I was aerodynamic, yeah. And my hand was burning, because of the ice. So it was like all blistered and that. And I just flew in between his Bentley and Range Rover. And he was like, "Mind me car." And I was like, "Are you
can't stop.
Mind me face. I'm going to headbutt your car." And I slid all the way. And all his family start coming to the kitchen window now. And they're all laughing their head off. Like absolutely pissing.
Like that with a 10. Little Winter Olympics.
So then I was like, all right, I've done that now. Do you know what I mean? I'm here. And then I looked back and I was like, oh.
How'd you get up?
Left me delivery bag.
Oh, no.
I left it like at the top of the drive. Because I had to put it down to stabilise myself. So I'm just looking at this bag now. My hand's like bleeding. I'm just staring at this bag like, come on, like, and a bit of luck.
Help us out
like,
here,
you know what I mean? Someone just like looked down on me. I'm going to cash it in.
Yeah.
Cash in all the good karma I've done just for this moment. And the bag just started sliding. I'm not even messing. It started sliding towards me, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much."
Did you think you had like a special power for a minute?
Mate,
like,
I was just like,
that would have been so funny if you turned around and was like that. And the fella was just like, "What's he doing?" And the bag just started sliding down the hill.
So racist.
What? All people can have special powers. You can't just throw that at me. Oh, it's something racist.
Was it not cold after that? Delivery on ice.
The bottom of it was maybe, but
Nah, but it's in the delivery bag. It's all like tinfoiled and that.
Oh, okay.
So then I gave him it, and then
how'd you get back up the hill?
well, here we go.
Little ski lift in his house, did he? Or?
Gets worse, Dean. Gave him the food, and then the guy, his wife, she was laughing. She came to the door, and the daughter came with a phone. She recorded the whole thing. She was like, "I've just put it on Instagram." I was like, "Are you allowed to do that?"
That's proper like the new way of like, we're rich, you're poor.
Yeah.
Entertain us. Like, we're all going to film you struggle. Like, What are you doing?
But I went quick though, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised.
Have you got the footage?
I've never went back to this address again. So every time it comes on,
Oh, you wouldn't know.
I just refuse.
Mm.
So I gave them it anyway, and then they went in, and then same thing. I was like, oh, like I've got to get back up now.
Yeah.
And every step, my foot was just slipping. So I had to get on my hands and knees, and I crawled up this driveway.
But they absolutely love that.
Mate, it was so like, and then I was like crawling up, got to the gates, and they just started closing.
Why? I had to get through like Indiana Jones.
I didn't make it.
What?
So I'm stuck on their driveway, right? On my hands and knees. My hands bleeding. My knees are wet. I look back and they're all like around the kitchen table, just eating food, like laughing and joking, and I'm still on the drive.
So you was locked in.
Oh yeah, so I got locked in, and then I'm thinking I can't really go back down the driveway because
You'd be stuck in the same thing, won't you? You get to the
I'm just
bottom.
gonna have to do it again.
Yeah.
Got no contact number to call them, so I'm literally just like on my hands and knees. I had my iPhone torch, and I was flashing it to try.
SOS, mate.
I was literally going like this for ages, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like, I'm gonna have to cash in some more good karma now, just to get out this
No
fucking
karma
delivery.
left you now.
Well, nothing left me. And then he seen me and let me out, and I'd literally just dashed.
Yeah,
got
no,
him-
you can't. Have they ordered since, and you just can't go back now?
Yeah, they always order. And
That's
I just
so funny that.
that was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of embarrassing things happen to me, and that's up there.
I mean, that is a bad one, innit? Like them all watching you slide down the hill, like,
Crawling.
and then crawling back up,
Like the,
and then getting to the top as the gates are shutting, and you're like, oh no. And then what you do? Have to sit in the dark going,
That's good.
like his time's done. He's trying to flash him off.
Gonged off.
Yeah.
it was just so out of me control, though. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
an
there's nothing
embarrassing
you can do there, is
situation.
there?
You're like, okay, well, I can do this to try and like save myself.
Yeah.
But everything was against me, and it was just like,
That's so funny, that.
yeah, embarrassing.
Just proper picture the gates just shutting, like, oh no. Dead slow as well.
You know
like,
what? They weren't that far away.
Yeah.
Like it was probably like here to like the wall. Do you know what I mean?
It was just so slippy.
Yeah, and I was on my hands and knees, and
Yeah.
my left hand was just burning, and I was just like, I can't do this.
Can't believe
Do you know what? Have you?
Slalom.
You have to get some of them rubber socks, rubber shoes, and then you'll be fine.
The ones where like you can see your toesies in.
Yeah, or you can they just grip. Don't they? I got stuck in a sleeping bag once because I had them on. And I tried to get in the bottom of the sleeping bag just to see how if I could roll up in there, but then because my feet was rubber, they were stuck on the fabric, and I couldn't get off the bottom of the sleeping bag and
someone picked it up and dropped you on your
on my
head, didn't
head. Yeah, and I was laughing so much, but I nearly died. Like, do you know where you like can't breathe, but you can't laugh, you can't stop laughing,
Yeah.
even though you can't breathe, and obviously I was suffocating, and my feet were stuck to my head and that. But I lived to tell the tale.
That sounds like hell. Like, you
It
know,
was
Imagine if that's how
awful.
you died.
Final Destination shit.
Yeah,
Like, how did she die?
it was awful.
Suffocated in a sleeping bag.
What a way to go.
Because she had rubber shoes on.
Yeah, death by rubber sock.
It's ridiculous, that.
I used to go that what's that trampoline world called? Is it trampoline world? It's like around
Probably.
Chester.
Bounce land.
Ninja bounce.
I feel like we're all wrong.
Yeah.
You
Trampoline warehouse.
get something like that, yeah. And you get them little rubber socks with the little grips on and that.
For trampolining?
Yeah.
Really?
I used
Yeah.
to just go for them.
Yeah,
Just take them home with me.
yeah.
Did you really?
Sick, you know.
That's weird.
Take them on
Rubber
your delivery.
socks.
You just got like grips on and that.
Yeah.
It's because I do a lot of free running, you see. So you've got like
I was like, what's happened to
Up
you?
that drive.
me dungarees on,
Yeah.
getting wedgie on top of a wall.
Sliding down. A sick trick, bro. All the way down.
What other embarrassing stories spring to mind?
What, from deliveries or just in general?
Your whole life?
I've got another delivery one.
How embarrassing's
Okay.
your life been, Callum? Tell us.
You know how embarrassing my life is. This one, I think, was more of wasn't embarrassing, but if what I said out loud probably would have made me go to hell,
Right.
because I have one of these things where I do deliveries where if I go to like a big block of flats
Yeah.
and like I buzz the thing in, buzz me in, but meet me halfway. Do
Mm.
you know what I mean? Instead of going
Yeah.
up like 8 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
So I got buzzed in, and there was like this lad, I think it was like the 7th floor or 6th floor or something, and he buzzed me in, didn't meet me, and I was just slagging him off. Like, you know, in your head,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, I fucking hate him. Like, just come and meet me down here. Like,
Rat.
I actually despise this person. Like, when I give him his food, I'm going to be very friendly.
Yeah, I'm going to be dead nice to him when I hate him.
I'm going to be his best mate.
Yeah.
But as soon as I turn my back, I'm going to slag him off again. Got to his door, and he came to the door in a wheelchair. I was like, oh, okay. And he tipped me as well. And I was like, oh,
Aww. Surely, though, there should have been a lift if he was up there in a wheelchair.
I don't know how we got there. No lift.
There must have been.
I didn't see one.
Must have come down the stairs like you come down that hill.
There's answer.
Left his chair at the top.
Oh, that on a pillowcase.
You'll get stuck in it.
I used to,
You'd be dead, yeah.
I used to love going down the stairs on like your pillow. That was like how we had fun back in the day as children.
As children.
Children.
Mm.
Yeah, is that no? That's how I used to entertain my friends when they come round.
Single mattress. Give you that one.
Just for the stairs. Who has a single mattress for the stairs?
Well, when I was younger. I don't have one now.
No,
He had one on his bed and he put it on the
it's too much
stairs.
effort.
He didn't
Just
have a
get your
step
pillow.
mattress.
Just get your pillow on.
Pillow.
Your pillow, yeah. Or your duvet.
Why are we talking about sliding downstairs?
Because I think that fits pretty well in with what we've been talking about, don't it?
Yeah, but you're telling him how to do it now. Like he's going to go
Are
home
you
and
changing my childhood?
get a little
Such a lovely
pillowcase
time.
out and start flying down the stairs and that.
I'm just saying. Mattress is a lot of effort. It's safer though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about safety.
Mm. So, right, okay. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, go on. Let's go for it.
Because we are now a mental health podcast, so it does tie in quite well.
Well, you got the perfect guest on then.
Yeah.
Someone who's fucking chocker.
So, when you was younger, for anyone who doesn't know, Callum was on Britain's Got Talent. Did you get to the final?
Semis.
Semi-final. How old was you?
16.
16. So, you've been doing stand-up for how long before then?
14.
So, you did 2 years before you went on it?
Yeah, but not like actual.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Just gigs
one-off
every now
charity
and then,
gigs
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Rough.
So then you go on Britain's Got Talent and you do dead well, to be fair, getting to the semis and that, don't you?
What was it like? Like, how nervous was you going on?
You know what? I didn't really get that worked up.
Really?
Because you're so young, innit? I don't think you realise how big it is when
Yeah.
you're a bit younger. You just go, I'm doing this. It's sick. I'm
If I
on
went
Britain's
on
Got
it now,
Talent.
like exactly what you said, I would probably I would be shitting it.
Yeah, you
You-
overthink it. Like,
You understand how big it is.
Mhm.
16, you just kind of feel it, aren't you? Like you don't really understand
yeah.
what's what.
And also you're like, oh, fucking hell, I'm going on Britain's Got Talent. This is
Yeah.
sick. I'm going to be on the telly and that. When
Yeah.
you're old, you're like, oh, people are going to know me things. Like, I'm scared of everyone. So, like, it must be mad being that young
Mm.
and then kind of being like, I imagine when you're going through it and like you're doing so well in it that everyone's sort of just telling you like, this is it, kid.
Yeah.
You're going to be the next big thing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Maybe pull
Move
your
your
chair a bit closer.
That makes way more sense
Yeah.
than me trying to adjust the old
Like,
thing.
move the mic out the way.
Doing the fucking limbo.
just twist it like this.
This is, oh yeah, that makes more sense.
that. Move your chair forward a little bit.
This is the problem when you have me on because you know I'm a bit chaos, Dean.
You're all right now.
So unprofessional, you know.
It's not a professional podcast. It's fine. So like when you're doing so well,
Mm.
was everyone sort of like telling you like, this is it now, you're done for life, you're going to be like the next big thing? Or was they a bit like, did they hold back on that just in case you don't go through or what?
It's dead weird. Like when I done, you do like your first audition. So I actually auditioned the year before
So you do an audition like not on the telly, don't you?
in front of producers. So it'd literally be like, say you two are the producers.
Yeah.
I'd come in here and do a stand-up set in front of you.
Mm.
And then you'd both go, nah, yeah,
Yeah.
tick a box.
So does that mean the proper shite ones, the already seeing, they go, well, we put you on the telly to
Yeah.
look at it?
They're all aware of them.
That's horrible, that, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like when... So I auditioned the year before, didn't get through.
Mm.
And then I was like, I don't want to do it because I was like, I want to do like the tough gigs. I want to like, you know, work your way up kind of doing that.
Yeah.
So then they actually emailed me and they were like, we're looking for comedians and that. Do you want to audition again?
Yeah.
And then my mum and dad like, just go for it. Like,
May as well,
got
yeah.
nothing to lose. Like, if they're asking for you, then they're obviously looking for comics and
Mm.
stuff. So then I went there, and then it was the producers one, and they were like straight away they were like, yeah, you're gonna go through.
Yeah.
And then I got asked to go to Blackpool. That was like the audition in front of the judges. So it was like David Williams, Simon Cowell, Alicia Dixon, and
with an audience.
Amanda Holden. Yeah. So it was like a theatre in Blackpool.
Was that like your biggest gig that you'd done?
Yeah. So I went dead well. They I got like a standing ovation from them all, and like the crowd, and that, like they fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Come off, everyone was like buzzing and that. And then like I just felt amazing because I've never like literally in school my grades are awful.
Yeah.
Like I've always been like I always go under the radar in like classes and
just
that.
an average kid, yeah.
And I was just never bothered like about anything. So like to have all that going on was like,
and you found like, oh fucking hell, I'm finally good at something
So it just felt nice because I always like acting and stuff and like music and things. So I like being creative. So then I've done that, and then got through to the live stages. But before you go on, like, you have to like sign contracts and stuff.
Right.
So it was like sign up with like Simon Cowell's like thing. Like everyone who goes on there signs it, and then
so he instantly owns them if they start taking off.
So they've got like 5 years on you. Where it's like you start taking like a cut of like the things you're doing. That
it's mad that in it because it's like we might not put you through, but you might get a success off the back of this show.
Yeah.
And I want some of that. Like,
but this is why I like the RuPaul show so much, is because I compare it to my experience.
Yeah.
So obviously with that they were like signing these contracts and stuff, and then when I was doing it, the people who were like giving me the contracts were saying, we're going to see JLS tonight. They're in like the O2 Arena or whatever. They're like, that could be you in a few years. You know, we're really going to like push these things on you and that. And then my dad looked at the contract and he was like,
snide this.
I feel like it's not good that you're going to be owned for 5 years.
Yeah.
Even if they just like fuck you off.
Yeah, you've still got rights to you.
You still own what you're kind of doing.
Snide,
so I was like, I don't want to sign it, and I was the only one who didn't sign it.
Yeah.
Did
that have any effect? Did they like?
Well, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it did. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Be like, you know, because like.
You never know. It could have. It could not have. It just.
Yeah.
But
I could have still went out in the semi. Like it.
Yeah.
But like the whole attitude changed for everything. So I got given me live show date. I'd done like loads like advertisement things, and like Liverpool went on the radio and things like, make sure you watch, make sure you vote. And then the day before, they were like, yeah, we're changing your live show now, putting you on this one instead. I was the only one they done that to.
Yeah.
And then when me audition clip went out, they shown 5 seconds of me clip.
Yeah.
Of just like an ending of a joke.
And just didn't make any sense at all. Just probably tried to fuck you.
And it was just like, I was the only one who didn't sign it. And like, even the Britain's Got Talent extra thing they do with, like, they play like games of all the acts and that. They put me on for one. And you know, it's that Stephen Mullen.
Yeah.
I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Hate, like, there's just something about him. You know, when you just look at someone and
just don't like him,
it's just some, like, and he was like, tell me a joke or something, like, when the cameras are on me. I was just like,
that's the worst. He should have known better than that as well, because like he's like a sort of comedian, magician-y type person, isn't he?
He just...
but if he's that type of guy that you probably think he is, then he might like making people squirm.
Look stupid or whatever,
He said, like, tell me a joke, and I went, you're funny.
Take that, Stephen Mullen.
He didn't even flinch, and the producers were laughing. Like, the camera people were laughing.
Yeah.
And then he just cut everything short. We were supposed to play like a game and stuff.
Oh, so you had a little diva moment with you.
Because I was just like, well, if you're going to be a bellend to me.
Yeah. 16 as well. Like, it's not like I'm fucking...
Like I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Slime and Cal.
He was really cool though, you know.
Yeah.
That was nice though,
Oh, you're mean, you.
Yeah.
You just called Simon and he was the nicest one there.
They were all lovely. Like, they were all dead sound. Yeah. Like, obviously it's like for cameras and stuff in it. But yeah, they were all lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then just ended up getting like loads of gigs I shouldn't have done and stuff, and
off the back of it.
Yeah,
right.
Corporate gigs and that. Like I was hosting them.
Like, that's mad, isn't it?
Cyprus, I was going to doing like hosting a gig at like 16.
Yeah,
mate, it was bad. Like nothing was just like.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
Like it's like it is genuinely like they're setting you up to fail because.
Them industries are just like, they treat it as a product, don't they? Like it's nothing to do with you, how you are.
Yeah.
But things are changing now, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're just making our own shows, aren't we?
Yeah.
yeah, completely agree.
So then off the back of that, like you carried on doing stand-up and that, did you have a break from stand up
Yeah.
after it to be like, oh, I don't know if that's what I want to do anymore, or did you still want to do it? You just thought, I need a bit of time away from it because that was not the right thing to do, or
I don't know, like I kind of lost like
the love for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I had like such a bad time, like mentally it was
Yeah.
rough.
Mm.
Like 16, going on like Twitter and that, and you're just seeing like so much abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like not like loads of abuse, because it was like there was a lot more positive than negative. But at 16, you're taking more of the negative because you don't really.
Oh, you still do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you do like that whole thing of like if you're having a gig and everyone's laughing but there's one person not, that's the one you focus on, that whole thing. Like that happens now. Like you'd be reading through comments and you're like, oh, these are dead nice. And one person like, not funny. You're like, fuck you. You know, like instead of just focusing on all the people who are like giving you love and that.
I've got to a place where I can't be like it won't affect me if anyone says anything bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm just so numb that it won't go in.
Yeah.
But I'm happy on the inside,
Yeah,
so
but-
that's fine.
But that's because like you say, we've grown older now and we've like worked out a lot of stuff, and like a lot of it comes from, oh, they're not happy, so then they take it out on you. But when you're 16, you don't know any of that, and you're just like, I'm just trying to. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just being myself. They've put me through. I didn't make myself go through, and then all of a sudden you're getting shit for it, and it's like, wow.
So is there anything that happened like from that experience at being 16 onward that's affected you now? How old are you now?
26.
26. That's affected you now.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's like?
Yeah, I think it still affects me because I feel like when I was younger, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But like now, I like second guess things I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like even on stage.
Yeah.
Like like writing material, I'm kind of like, well, is that funny? But then I'm like I'll force myself to go on and do it, and then it is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I've got so many things in my head where I'm just like, don't do that, do this, and then you're just trying to like, I don't know. I'm just constantly. I spend more time dealing with myself than actually dealing with comedy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, completely like fucked me up. Like after I stopped doing gigs, stopped gigging, got a job in Vans in Cheshire Oaks, grew my hair dead long, so no one would recognise me.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
That's mad.
I was like so depressed because I was just like, I was on stage in front of like millions of people.
Yeah.
And now I'm selling shoes to snotty customers.
Yeah, it's mad that, innit?
Who like, not in like an arrogant way, like, oh,
No.
I was on TV, I should be doing, like, do you know what I mean?
No,
but I
it's
was
so
like,
confusing for you.
yeah.
Your developing brain.
I just felt like I was going backwards
Yeah.
instead of like forwards with anything.
And you're just like that close to like having what you wanted, and then it's gone, and you're like, wow, like where's like.
But also at that age, like, can you even know what you really want? Like, I know you're still going after the same thing, but like you'll probably want it more now than you did then. And if you got it now, that's why when you're working towards something and for ages and then you finally get it, you're better equipped to handle it because you've gone after it for so long.
Yeah.
But whereas if you're younger and it gets handed to you, it's just a completely different, it'd be a different experience than if you got it older.
But yeah, like as well, like if you lose the love for it, if it like proper puts you off it, then like the reason you want it is because you love doing it, innit? And if you don't love it, then you're like, oh, I don't even know if I want to get involved in all that side of it anymore. Yeah. So you sort of like limit yourself because then you're like, I don't even know if I want to be that well known again type thing. Must be mad. But like, I don't know how you feel about it, but does it proper do your head in when you see like on gig posters and that still? It's like, Britain's Got Talent star, and you're like, mate. And they use the picture from Britain's Got Talent, and you turn up in your dungarees like, hey, what's going on here? You're like, where's 16-year-old Callum who was on Britain's Got Talent? You're like, this is me now. yeah. Macaulay Culkin, BGT. Yeah, but that must like, I don't know. It winds me up seeing it.
Oh, mate.
Like, why are you using that?
I don't even put it on anything though.
That's what I mean.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like 10 years ago now.
I know.
How sad's that?
Like, have you not done anything better than that?
Done nothing. Still in Vans.
The thing is though, like, what would get more recognition now is probably like tour support for Paul Smith.
Yeah.
But everyone goes with the Britain's Got Talent thing, and it's like, but I didn't win.
I know. I don't think I'm ever going to shake it though, and that's like a sad thing.
I'm
always going to be
sorry
labelled as that.
Just change your name.
Grow your hair again. Sorry for bringing it up.
Just be like,
no, it's cool. Like, I'm happy to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of like Like it's part of me.
It's made you
Yeah.
today, hasn't it?
Made me like a better person, like a more like
Also, like,
understanding of things.
Yeah, your
But
life
just start calling people
lessons.
racist, can't you? Just go, that wasn't me, that was another Callum Oakley.
Oh, yeah.
You're racist, you. I'm the Callum Oakley that supported Paul Smith.
What,
And that other one was on Britain's Got Talent.
what would you, if you change your name, what would you change it to?
It depends, different situations. Like I have my RuPaul name,
Oh.
Ooh, what is it?
Juicy Box.
Juicy Box.
And I was going to pad my ass and just have like a proper fat ass. Juicy Box.
Well, what
That is a good
about
one.
just if you're going to change it, like, legally? Like, a regular name? Or would you have a regular name? Or would you just go Juicy Box?
Juicy Box has just got that thing to it, hasn't it?
It has got
It's
a thing.
sexy, I think.
Yeah.
Juicy Box.
No, not like that.
Oh.
Sounds really aggressive.
Oh.
Juicy Box!
Is that not what you're saying, though?
Juicy Box.
Oh, you got to whisper it.
That's how I'll be introduced to the stage.
Juicy Box.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Juicy Box.
Yeah, I like it that way. Have you got a drag name? Drag King could be, wouldn't it?
Drag King. Oh, so I'd have to have a fella's
Yeah,
name.
to dress up as a fella.
I don't know if you have to.
I don't
thought that's what
know.
Do they
happened.
have that?
Drag
Have women-
King shows, yeah.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Mm.
that's interesting. Didn't know that.
I don't know. But I did one of them generators and it said Anastasia Fantasia. which I
That's a
thought was
good
quite
one. That is a good one, that though, isn't it?
That's
Anastasia
definitely-
Fantasia.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I thought mine was a good rap name, and then someone was like, "Oh, that's a good drag name. That it's better than a rap name." It's
What's your...
Travell Monet.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it?
Travail Monet.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think... Have you got a rap name?
No.
No.
Juicy Box.
Oh, yeah.
Juicy Box for everything.
Juicy
It's
Box.
so-
That's what.
It's so versatile as a name.
So Britain's Got Talent ruined your life. No, so
I just wanted a nice time.
what's your drag name?
Sad Box.
Sad. It's a sad box. Yeah. So, but you're coming back to comedy now, though, aren't you? Enjoying it again a bit more, yeah.
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like one of them things that happens, innit? I'm happy it happened
Yeah.
young,
Yeah.
and not now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
My young was absolutely shit. My young time.
With your
And now I'm all
pillowcase.
time happy.
Yeah, your mentality of it must be so much different. Like you say, being that young and just being like, well, this is all dead mad. And when you're older on it and realizing, like, getting all that hate when you're older, I feel, because when at like this age now, I feel like, I know who I am.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And then if people don't like you, like, you genuinely don't like me for being me. But when you're young, you're just like, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Get hate off people or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. But now I'm like, because I feel like I am fully myself now, I'm like, ugh, you just genuinely don't like me, and that makes me sad now.
Full form Dave.
Yeah.
You sound like a Pokemon.
I'm fully evolved. Little Machamp, whatever that is. The one with 4 arms.
Oh.
Forearm.
No, his name's not 4 arm. Machamp or something.
But yeah, your lessons that you learn are like so important. And even when you've gone through them, you can be grateful for them. Do you know what I mean? Because they taught you things that other people don't know, and then they continue to be more narrow-minded because they don't go through them lessons.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for my lessons.
That's good.
Yeah.
Never wear rubber socks on a sleeping bag.
That's one lesson, yeah.
That's so dangerous, you know.
Have you ever nearly died?
Fell out of a tree house.
Ooh, tree house.
Yeah.
I fell out of a tree.
Did you?
No house in it now.
It wasn't a tree house, like a shed.
Shed in a tree.
Pretty much.
There's been a strong wind.
Tree house makes it sound like I got an ensuite and that.
Yeah. Well, what happened to you?
Just fell out.
Break anything?
Yeah, snapped my arm in two.
Ooh.
That's from the scar, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
there and there. And I landed like that, and my elbow thing like popped.
Yeah.
And then my bones like crossed over, and like one came out of there, and
Like
the
a
other came out
pirate?
there.
Yes. World's saddest pirate.
Arr,
Arr, my arm.
Arr, my arm.
Fucking hell.
down instead of a peg leg.
Yeah. Ah, fucking hell.
My appendix as well. That was emotional.
What, did it burst?
Nearly, yeah. I went on a jog and I had like a really bad stitches when I was younger. Mum used to take me on the field to like jog around all the footy pitches and that.
Yeah.
And I was jogging around, I was like, I've got a stitch, like it's really bad. And she was like, fucking get on with it. You can do it. Like,
What, like fucking Rocky trainer or something?
so I was just like, I can't, like fucking tears were coming out and that. And then she generally just thought I had a stitch. And was like, you know, like you're gonna get a stitch playing football, like you need to like power through it.
Yeah.
Like not being aggressive, just like
This is going to happen. You have to sort of
improve your fitness kind of thing, stop being a fat fuck. And I was just like, and then went to bed and I was like crying in my sleep apparently. And then I just like woke up in hospital. And they were like, yeah, your appendix was about to like
burst.
go. Yeah.
So it got taken out.
If you...
I was worried about your appendix just bursting.
You not had yours out yet?
Nah.
My brother, he had
Not
to
the
have a
vaccine.
septic shower.
You know,
Had your first one?
you had yours out yet? I had mine out ages ago. But like, how do you know when it's like
As you're in
close to
pain,
bursting?
You just be in pain.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
didn't know he ran through it all and went to bed.
Crying.
No, he was crying in his sleep. He wasn't crying when he went to sleep.
You was in pain, weren't you?
I was in like, yeah, like it was next.
So you was in
level
pain for a while. It didn't just go popped,
Yeah.
and it didn't burst. Your appendix didn't go, did it?
I think you can die, can't you, if it
Yeah.
pops inside?
Yeah.
Speaking of dying, if you was...
How good she it's segueing here. Speaking of dying,
of death.
So if you're dead and you're a ghost
Yeah.
and you've got like a week left on Earth before you go up or down, what you gonna do for a week?
Oh, what a great question. Yeah,
nice one for that. Little eyebrows there.
I think I'd torment Dean for a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What would you do?
I'd
Just move all my stuff about.
blowing his ear.
not like all, just like bits of things. Like, you know,
Mm.
like you go to Amy, like, oh, I just need to get my shoes. Not there. So you'll go and look for them, and then you'll come back like, where are my shoes? And I'll just put them like where you were standing when you were talking to
Oh
it.
yeah, that's
So just like
annoying.
really
Yeah.
like proper like creepy stuff.
Yeah,
And like you're in the shower, and I'll just put like shampoo on your head.
yeah. I'll
Even
just
though
there,
you've
you're
just
sliding down my stairs. I go, Callum's here.
That'll be the clumsiest
Stuck at the bottom, crawling up the stairs.
I'm like, Dean! I'm trying to scare you, but I need help. Stuff in the drive.
Yeah. So you use a full day on me.
That full day. would
Oh,
just
that makes me feel dead nice,
yeah,
really,
of
though.
course, miss you.
Spent one day just on me.
Cuddle, yeah. Put the willies up your
I know the term is like scaring me, but it does sound like you're gonna have sex with me.
What have you put in that tea?
It's just a little tea, mate. You can get on it if you want.
Little.
Do you want another one?
Little by little.
I used to think them lyrics were Little Barlio.
Little
accent as
Barlio.
Little Barlio?
Who's Little Barlio?
I don't know.
I thought it was Little Barlio.
That's what I'll do to you. I'll use a day on you doing that as well.
Yeah.
I'll just whisper it in your ear.
Just about.
So after you've tormented me and Amy for 2
If we
days,
ever one walkie-talkies,
Yeah.
that's our names.
what? Juice box and Little Barlio. He's mad. So go on and
5 days left. innit?
yeah.
Well, I have 4 days on my own and I didn't know what to do.
Just you might as well. It's like
I reckon
Oh,
I'll
no.
find the comfiest couch and just sit there.
yeah.
Like like I don't know what else can I do?
Is there no one else that you want to like torment who you don't like?
You can go see the Queen of a Poo.
You can go and do that if you want.
I can do that anyway. Can I pick? I can pick shit up, can't I?
You have to concentrate really hard.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're a ghost.
Right.
So you pass through it.
So you have to really concentrate like on the bag of food.
Yeah.
My delivery bag.
Yeah.
I would go back to that house. Right.
So this is day 3.
Yeah. That guy there. In fact, I'll go back to the other one as well. I opened his front door and came out the back gate.
See what's going on.
I'll see
there.
what's going on in his house. I'll take his front door off
Mm.
and I'll put his back gate on his front door.
You'd be
His front door
stuck.
on his back gate. He'd be like a Sims character.
Yeah.
He'd just be fucking
You wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He'd never leave his house. Put his coat somewhere as well. He'd be fucked. He'd have no money left.
I'll put it on.
Yeah.
So he just sees a floating coat.
What would you do to the big house?
The big house.
Yeah.
Probably let his tyres down on his car.
Yeah.
Do that. Easy.
For 4 days.
Every day.
Yeah, and then
Just keep doing it.
then just go to hell.
Just go to hell. but do you reckon that's like, do you reckon that's what it is? You got like a week to do shit. And whatever you do in that week determines if you go heaven or hell.
Maybe.
That's pretty deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if it is, I'm definitely going to do some nice stuff. Just on the last day, though. On my last day, do some dead nice things. But for the first 6 days, just like push our people over and oh no.
Do you reckon that's why they fall over sometimes? Is because
Yeah.
there's ghosts pushing them?
Push them over.
People got the same mentality as you.
That bitch. Ghost Nancy.
Or just like, is our wife. It's like, I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah. Maybe they can see you as well.
What?
Because they're nearly dead. So.
Well, old people can see
Yeah.
ghosts because they're nearly dead.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
I don't think it's a thing.
And babies. Babies and old people.
Why is
See
it?
ghosts.
Dogs come.
And dogs.
But why babies aren't nearly dead? Just been born.
Yeah.
Nearly alive.
Yeah.
So what do you mean?
Similar thing, innit?
Yeah.
Close to the other side.
Oh, okay. So like the other side's a circle, and when you're born, you're here, quite close to this side. Go through your life, right in the middle, you're well far away from everything.
Yeah.
And as you get
That's
to old age, you're on the other side of the circle of life.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Deep.
Yeah.
Circle of life.
Deep.
You got any ghost stories?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Do you want another cup of tea before we get into ghost stories?
Please.
Ghost stories.
It's just like having like a chat and you're like, so.
It's just jarring. It keeps you on your toes. We've got new cups of tea. Had a little break.
Need to get different cups, I reckon.
Why?
I just burning my hand wherever I hold it. Like I'm holding it, I've got it at the bottom and holding it at the top.
Oh, the
That'd
top
be the
like
hottest
that.
at the bottom.
It's
Oh,
not, you know, try it.
oh.
Let's all get our cups out.
Just put it on the table till it's.
No, because I've got to lean. So it's like.
You can move the mic.
But then it's just going to sound all rattly.
It's not. It's on that. It makes zero noise. No.
Is that done?
I think someone's in your
No.
roof.
It's a ghost.
So, you've got ghost story. What happened? Tell me.
I got 3.
3.
Yeah.
Settle in.
So this one's not as crazy. But we used to live in this flat on top of a corner shop, which was...
Thought you were going to say on top of an old Indian burial ground.
You know,
my bad.
like in the middle of the night.
So it was on a corner shop.
On a corner shop, yeah. And yeah, I just explain that my family are Indian, just in case before people are like, well,
Was it your shop?
no, it
Oh.
was just on top of a corner shop, so it basically looked like it was our shop.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just bouncing out of it and that.
Well, unfortunately, you're like, can we pick somewhere?
Britain's Got Talent and now he's selling pick and mix. Living the dream.
Just selling the paper that you're on. Oh.
Yeah, so before we went in the flat, my auntie used to live there, and she'd done one of like those.
Oh, you've told me. I think you might have told me about your auntie before.
Yeah, I might have. She's a bit mad, like done one of those. What are them boards called?
A Ouija board.
Them ones, yeah. So she done one of them before she left the flat,
Mm.
which is a bit wild anyway, because like apparently like brings in all bad spirits and things.
Yeah.
I don't really believe any of that stuff. So it was like a night when my mum and dad were out, and like when you go into the flat, it was like a mezzanine. Is it called? Where it's
A
like,
mezzanine.
is that what it is?
Where it's like open plan, and you see like the living room and like your bedroom would be like a balcony
Oh,
type thing.
Maybe it's not called that then. It's on 2 floors, but it's still flat. Like when you go through, it's just the kitchen's there, then you go up the stairs and the living room, the bedroom.
Right, yeah.
And what is?
Is the name of it integral to the story?
It's got absolutely nothing.
Let's get on that.
Just get on track, Callum.
It's
Fucking up the story.
It's a 2-story flat. Crack on, will you?
There's a kitchen down there and that was up there.
Where's the scary bit?
The ghost put the kitchen up there.
Yeah. Just moved it upstairs.
We lost the kitchen. We didn't know where it went. Yeah, so basically, so the kitchen's on the bottom. And when I was asleep, I used to hear like footsteps and that on like it was like laminate flooring, but it was like little
Why are you
claw
doing,
marks. 'Cause
like-
it was like claws.
Like long toenails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just hear like
Demon feet.
What?
Mm.
and it was just like moving towards the stairs. Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't just like a tap,
Yeah.
like where it was just like continuous, like like it's in one
Mm.
In
spot.
the distance, it's like getting
it
closer.
was getting closer, and I was just like what the hell? And then it was like a little taps on the stairs because it was like carpet, and then it was just nothing. Like there was no other sound. It was really weird. And then there was another night when
Fell down the stairs.
sleeping back, and then on another night as well, everyone was out. My mate came around. We were getting ready to go out for drinks and that. And like where the stairs were, there was like the little landing bit, and we had like a full length mirror there. So we were like getting ready, like in the mirror, and then behind us, we just seen this like a black figure, like a mad like it was just like the outline of like someone, but we seen it in the mirror, and we both like looked at it.
So
We both was seeing it, and we literally looked. We didn't even look behind. We just ran up the stairs and went straight into the living room, and just shut the door.
Yeah. Well, that's what like when people do that in front of a mirror, don't they? What is it? It's called something, isn't it?
with the candle and that.
Yeah. And apparently, like mirrors are like gateways, aren't they? Like Lou, who's been on before, she doesn't have a mirror. Like she either covers the mirrors up when she goes to bed, or doesn't have one in the bedroom or something. As they're like they're meant to be like portals between like realms and that.
Oh yeah, I don't need to know. Like
I was had a weird, I had a weird thought of like, do you know when you look in a mirror, and then like you turn around.
like, oh, is my hair like that?
No.
I look like shit.
But you know when you turn around, like you're in the bathroom, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like on the other side, he's turned around and he's in his bathroom, and you're the reflection to him. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, imagine that little multiverse when you both look in the mirror. So you're looking at yourself. You think it's the reflection. The reflection's looking at you, thinking you're the reflection, and you both go off and live your own lives until you both look in the mirror again.
I don't need that.
That was my mirror theory.
Is that actually a thing though? Like portals and that mirrors, or
Apparently, yeah. I'll have a little.
Yeah. Well,
You chat.
mirrors like
talk to me about mirrors. What's your favourite type of mirror?
Don't know how to answer
Do you
that,
have a favourite
Callum.
mirror?
No. Like water's meant to be a similar thing. That's reflective as well, innit? But also because like energy can travel through water, and water's supposed to help with like that's why water signs are quite intuitive because it's their naturally in tune with the other side.
So the first thing I found about mirrors.
That was me. My sassy juicy box was coming up then.
Oh, sorry. Go
I
on,
was
what?
silent. Yeah.
Go on, what?
What's your horoscope?
My favourite mirror is
No.
The Daily Mirror.
the Daily Mirror.
What were you saying then about horoscopes or
Something
something?
about water.
What's your horoscope?
Star sign.
I'm Gemini, Cancer, Cusp.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, what's that say about him?
Geminis are crazy,
Yeah.
and Cancers are very emotional.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're a crazy emotional
Whoa,
person.
wacky, then I'll start crying. It's me at parties. Yeah, it's brave because 21st of June's my birthday, and it's the longest daylight of the year. Like Stonehenge, they always
Solstice.
have like
Yeah. Summer solstice.
yeah, somersaults. They always have like
do front flips off the stones, don't they?
yeah. So that's where I want to go on my birthday. I wanna
Yeah.
go down
Yeah,
Stonehenge and
that's such a cool birthday, you know.
thank you so much. It means a lot, that, you know.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
It's emotional. It's the cancer in me. I'm sweating, you know. I don't know.
Oh.
This cup is like.
Happy birthday then.
Oh, happy birthday for the other day.
Thank you.
On the longest day of the year.
Nice one. Cheers.
Been a bit shit the birthdays the past year, and that haven't I? Not really been able to go out and that.
Everything was supposed to be lifted on my birthday as well, weren't it?
Yeah.
20th of June, but thingy.
You just went, nah, it's Callum's birthday, so
Karma.
I know. Use it all.
What was we talking about?
ghosts in mirrors.
Ghost, yeah.
So the first one I found, it says, Are mirrors and windows portals to other dimensions? They can be.
Oh, here we go.
Go on. It's just written by someone now, so it could just be a load of shite, really, couldn't it?
But it could be. Truth. Also.
But so I'm not reading that one because that's just fucking.
You could have prepared this.
Soz.
While we were chatting about
Get your mirror knowledge.
Gemini. Gemini Cancer ghost.
Yeah, where would all the funny bits have come from?
Right here. These funny bits here.
And see your funny bits in them dungarees. Hey. I've got 5 places not to hang a mirror from.
Juicy box. You gotta keep saying it like underneath. You say.
So you're not meant to put one across from your bed, because they can bring a third party into the relationship.
Hello, let's do it.
Hey.
Spice things up.
On a neighbouring wall. So if you put like 2, like in the barbers,
Oh right.
when you're looking, it's like continuous.
Mm.
Not meant to do that.
Like in a
That
lift.
bathroom. The bathroom's like that.
The men's one's not. So how about that?
Good for you. But yeah, it scares me, that bathroom as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
You're not meant to put it across from clutter. So we need to move ours. And anywhere in the bedroom.
What about seal them?
Hello.
I mean, that's technically across from your bed.
Because that is fun.
It's weird though, isn't it?
Not really.
Well, I like
watching people sleep. Just looking at myself like,
oh, there he is. There he is now, look. Hello, juicy box. Yeah, because like that's all meant to be like, oh, he's got mirrors on the roof, dead sexy, isn't that? Don't get it, me. Like, because either I'm on top, I can't see anything. You're just looking at my bum, which I can't imagine is not the sexiest things to look at.
What are we talking about?
Having sex with a mirror on the roof.
Oh, have we gone about a bunk bed? What is in this tea?
What are you talking about bunk beds for? Bunk beds.
Bunk beds.
Reminds me of the cruise. Nice to see that. Remember when we went on that little
His cruise.
Amsterdam?
Oh.
Got a cruise to Amsterdam, didn't we?
Oh, mate.
It just reminded me of the beds in there.
Oh.
Didn't you just put a frame in someone's bed? And,
Hutchie.
And he didn't know.
Oh, it was one of the... oh, yeah. So we went there. And, yeah.
So just quickly, there's a comedy cruise that goes from Hull to Rotterdam. There's comedy on the way there and back.
Such a random cruise.
I know, it's mad. Proper mad.
Yeah.
It was dead fun, though.
Yeah.
But you done it... Have you done it twice now?
Wait there. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my leggy.
It's all right.
Yeah, I've done it twice. So
the first time you went with Hutchie.
Yeah.
And that's when the bed thing happened.
Oh, mate, yeah. So I was supposed to go with my ex at the time, and then we ended up breaking up before it. So I ended up having like a room to myself.
Yeah.
Like a full little cabin thing. And then Hutchie was in a room. Phil Chapman.
Frizzle.
Yeah, Frizzle kicks.
He Frizzle kicked him out the bedroom, didn't he? We get to that in a minute.
Oh, that was so funny. And then they caused like a massive war between like two families, like it was the mafia.
Yeah. We'll get round to that one in a minute.
Yeah. So I ended up with my own room, and then we all like went for a drink. And like we're all sat around and stuff, and I said to Phil, I was like, do you want to come in my room and me? Because I was like, I'm the only one here, and you've got them bunk beds. So, you know, you can have your own, instead of like climbing up and that.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sound. And I went, but just give me the key to your room. And he was like, why? And I went, just give me it. And he was like, okay. Like, I love Hutchie. Hutchie's like one of my best mates. I love winding him up. So I got the card key, went into his room, and like while they're all drinking, you have like these little step ladder things that you get on to go on the top bunk. And I got it and I placed it underneath his mattress, and I put his little quilt over and the pillow there and that. And then I went back down and we were all drinking and stuff. And then we all went back to our rooms. And in the morning, I got up dead early because I was so excited. Because I was like, I just want to know what his reaction is. So me and Phil got up dead early. We knocked on their door to wake them up. And he was still asleep. Hutch was just still asleep in this bed. But he was like all like mangled up, like on top of his mattress. And then he was going, fucking shit night's sleep on these mattresses, they're so shit, and we're never coming back here again. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, oh, fucking lumpy. And then I lifted up his mattress and the stepladder was still underneath. He was so annoyed. He had the worst night's sleep. And then I was like looking around like, wow, where's Frizzle? Like, what happened to him? And then he was like, oh, well, I fucking kicked him out the room. And I was like, why? And he went, he snores too loud. He ended up sleeping in the hall.
In the hallway?
In the hallway on a cruise. So we had no bed and he was just left there. And then his family were fuming with Hutchie. We had to like hide Hutchie for the rest of the cruise.
Oh, what was it? What are they going to do? I've seen them. Seen that bunch.
Sing a song at him.
Yeah.
You love a little prank, don't you?
Yeah.
So much so that like, if we ever go out for like a drink or anything, Callum goes, oh, where's the toilets? And I go, oh, they're over there on the left. And he's like, are they really though? I'm like, yeah, because he tells everyone else. You go, where's the toilets? And he goes, oh, just over there on your left. And you end up walking into the kitchen. And he's just there going,
I've done that to Hutch as well.
Done it to everyone. Everyone. I go, oh, he's doing it again here. Just see everyone walking the wrong way.
Send him in the kitchen in the Zodiac in Liverpool. And he just there, and everyone shouting like, hey!
Like shooing him out like he was a cat or something.
He's like coming out like looking around. He went, where's the toilet? Stop being an idiot. And I went, oh, they're over there. And then I sent him to like the little shed bit where they keep the shishas.
Yeah. Oh, it's a horrible game, that.
Oh, I love it. It's just dead immature.
But you was like the first person to tell me that you like proper love watching people bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And I was always like, I don't know how. But now, like, I get it now.
Yeah.
But when you first told me, I was like, I don't know how you could ever enjoy it. And you're like, oh, because it's your mates. It's seeing your mates bomb. It's dead fun. And I was like, I don't know how. But now, a few years in, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's probably one of the best things ever, seeing people bomb.
It's because
you end up the only people laughing, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. And
it's hilarious.
Yeah. And it's like, you know how good they are as well, and you know they can like smash gigs. So that one off, like
you see them struggling,
and it's just like a golden moment where you're trying to savor it and just like remind them every single day.
That's why I remember that gig.
So we've started and not finished the Ghost segment, and we've also started and not finished the Amsterdam segment. So
that's fine. It's conversation, innit? We can go back.
You know, I'm all over the place. This is what happens.
Don't make him cry.
You know, it's the cancer in me.
So what was the
other ghost stories?
You had three, you said?
Yeah.
We never got to the third.
The second one.
Is the second one not the mirror?
No, that was just a little bonus bit for you.
Ooh, little.
So you're welcome.
Little part
1.5.
Yeah.
0.5, yeah.
1.5.
Go on then.
So the second story, this happened. He met Tasden, yeah, my ex.
Yeah.
First time I stayed at hers. I get like bad like sleep paralysis.
I've had it before.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's really rough. And have you had it
Sounds
before?
mad now. I don't think I've had it.
Just like you're awake but you can't move, and you're just like.
What was your? Did anything visit you?
Yeah. So I fell asleep at hers first night, and I just woke up. And there was just like this old fella standing over me with his hand on my throat, like just choking me.
That's what loads of people see, something like that,
An
innit?
old hag usually sits on your chest.
No, it was literally just like an old man with like a little cap on and that.
Yeah.
Choking. And then...
It was a nice cap. What was the cap?
You know, I can't really remember what he looked like, but...
A new era? Or a flat cap? Silly.
And then in the morning, I kind of like described what he looked like, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's my granddad."
What?
Was he choking you?
No, they were all like, "Yeah, it's what granddad looked like. He used to live with us."
Oh, so he doesn't like you. So his granddad's racist then?
Yeah.
Like, get out of this house, you.
But it never happened again after, but it freaked me out. I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Well, that's a big thing with it is like something comes and like sits on your chest and you feel like you're suffocating.
Yeah.
But I've never had it. You had something in, was it when we were in Australia?
There was a person made of light stood next to my bed. It looked like it was like, if you imagine someone on fire, but it was just light. and he was reaching out to touch my hair, and I was like, no. Do you know she can't move? So I was like, no.
You fell down a well.
No.
But do you know how to bring yourself out of it? You have to like wiggle your tongue.
No, that's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
You just slow your breathing down.
Go on, show 'em what you were doing.
Yeah. You have to wiggle your
If
tongue.
she done that, and I was asleep,
No.
I'll be throwing holy water on you.
Did it work? I know. Imagine. Did it work though?
It does. I swear to you, that is what you're supposed to do because
The ghost goes, ooh.
Your
Yeah.
tongue is
She
like
goes, morning breath, wafting it at me.
it's like the most I don't know awake bit of you.
Because the whole rest of your body is like you can't move.
Yeah,
but you
so
can still move
that's
your
like
tongue.
a muscle that you can coax into like moving. So then it brings around the rest of you.
Apparently.
I don't know.
It's true.
Tiru.
I don't know. I've never heard that one.
Oh, it's
Who told you that?
The
The Google.
Google.
The
And
Google said
and
it.
it works because I've tried it. So another time I thought I heard the toilet flush and I was trying to like in my dream thing text Dean, be like there's somebody in the apartment, but I couldn't. I obviously couldn't, and then there was no one there. No one flushed.
It just wasn't him.
No, he wasn't there.
Like gone.
To the toilet.
Maybe. No, not to the toilet, no.
But yeah, I swear that's how you bring. Next time you're in it, just wiggle.
I hope I'm
wiggle
not in it
your
again, I'll
tongue.
be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd rather just not be in it again, yeah. Just wiggle your tongue, no, mate.
Never
Yeah.
heard of that, you know.
And like roll
I'll
your
try
eyes
them.
as well. Try and roll your eyes. I swear. I promise.
I believe you.
I'll just stick to me breathing.
Okay.
Makes me look less weird.
Yeah.
That's what I heard anyway.
So, ghost number 3.
Number 3. This one's wild. This didn't happen to me.
Why are you telling
Happened to my
me?
mum
Oh,
and my nan.
Hmm.
They used to live like their houses used to back onto each other.
How much did you believe them?
I believe me nan more
Okay.
because my mum's like into all ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
My nan's not.
Right, okay.
Like she doesn't say it was a ghost. She just like it was a bit messed up.
Mm.
Their houses used to back onto each other, so the back garden fence were just literally like, do you know what I mean? And there was one night where my mum used to live alone, and obviously my nan and granddad were in one house, and my nan went for a wee, and she always used to like look out the window and just like check on the house, even though it's not going to go anywhere.
Imagine where they're going.
Where's that gone off to now? And then yeah, so she looked out the window and she seen the living room light just like flicking on and off, just non-stop.
Mm.
And so my nan was like, oh, a bit strange, had a wee. And then she hopped over the fence.
What?
And then, yeah, she was like, free runner. Told you, mate, we're all free runners.
Oh, yeah, that's why you had them rubber socks, yeah.
yeah.
You have 2 trampolines either side, and she done like a little bounce over the top.
She landed it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she went through, and then the back gate, the back door of the house was open.
Mm.
She just went through. There was no one downstairs. She went upstairs. My mum was asleep with like an electric blanket on, but it caught fire when she was asleep.
Oh, shit. So was that the flickering she could see?
No, the flickering was the living room light downstairs. My mum was upstairs asleep.
Ah, right,
You
yeah.
sleep on fire.
There was just a blanket on and it was just like steaming. Like it was just smoking.
And if your nan hadn't to seen the
me nan-
flicking and to gone in,
The
your
house
mum
hadn't
might have
told his
died.
nan
Yeah.
that the house was on
My
fire.
nan wasn't a free runner.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story, yeah. Teach your nan how to free run.
If she didn't know how to do a triple backwards bike over the fence, she would have been fucked.
But you've got to say parkour when you land.
Yeah. Sick trick. So the house told your nan that it was on fire, essentially.
My mum was cooking
Yeah.
on 180.
Like a spud in the oven.
She was medium rare.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So your mum's proper into ghosts and that?
I wouldn't say she's proper into them. Like she doesn't like
But she
support them.
believes.
Yeah, she finds like feathers and that around the house.
Right.
Just picks them up and goes, oh,
Ghost there.
it's the dogs.
Oh,
She thinks the
because
dogs.
dogs have
Yeah.
feathers.
Yeah.
I get like
do.
angel feathers and that,
We've
but
got
You do
pet
in heaven.
ducks.
oh, Right, yeah.
Yeah, little angel wings and that.
Mm,
She just finds them around the house. Just picks them up.
yeah.
And yeah, she done it. So one of her best mates called Shirley. She's like knew her like from dead young. Used to like clean. Mum's like a cleaner, so she used to go and like came dead good mates of her. She ended up passing away, and then Jeff, which was her husband, still had my mum like cleaning and stuff, and like just like a thing ongoing. And my mum was like finding like little feathers and that around the house, and she was just like putting them like on the side, going, "Oh, it's Shirley,
Yeah.
Shirley's there," and that. And then Jeff told my brother that he's got like duck filled.
Yeah. Pillows and that.
Yeah. So my mum
Didn't want to say. Yeah, didn't want to say anything. No.
she didn't say anything. So my mum's been collecting fucking ducks. Going, "Oh, it's Shirley." She's looking down,
This fella's like, "Oh yeah, Shirley, yeah, no pillow left. Like just sleeping on a bed sheet.
sleeping on a carrier
Yeah,
bag.
those fucking feathers are on the mantelpiece."
Yeah. So that's my stories.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Hope you enjoyed them.
Did yeah.
Yeah, that was
Thanks
It's
for having
fun.
us.
See you later. Bye everyone.
I'm just gonna evaporate now.
Oh yeah, I just don't really have any like ghost stories, mate. You think you've seen one, haven't you? 2, 1.
I saw a
Amy's
little
seen
boy,
a ghost.
but I just that's it. That's the end of the story. I saw
What was the start?
I saw a little boy.
Saw a ghost.
Is it in my
that was it?
bedroom? In someone else's bedroom, and
Oh, let's
Whose
hear about
bedroom?
Let's hear about this bit. Who was it?
it was my ex, but he was in a different room because we wasn't allowed to stay in the same room.
What, so you slept with his little brother?
I slept in his room and he slept in the spare room.
Oh, okay.
And even on in the morning, I had to just open the door and be like, "Good morning," and shut the door. Wasn't allowed to go in.
Fun relationship.
I know.
How long were you together for?
Like 4 years.
So you done that for 4 years.
I got banned from his house as well, and he got banned from my house. So we had to just like have sex outside. That's the
Where though?
only
Like,
time
where-
we could have.
whereabouts?
I've had sex on the
Docks,
Albert Dock.
Docks, fields.
Do you not have hay fever? I would be a mess.
I was very, very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But why have we got onto that? What was we
Keep talking
talking
about
You seen this ghost?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's the end of the story. I turned around and it was there, and it scared me so much that I got back in bed and pulled the covers over my head and was just like, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't there anymore.
Did you wiggle your tongue at him?
The lights
No.
flickering in ages.
Back away. That's why you got banned. She was like, "This girl is possessed." She's walking down the hall going, lunatic. Sex outside. I had to go on Tinder during lockdown. I was like,
yeah.
newly single and that.
How was that? Like
What?
Tinder in lockdown?
Oh mate, it was just a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing. Like the only reason why I wanted to go on it was just to talk to people, because I was like, you're coming out of a relationship, you need to like, I don't want to go
You
hidden
need
for a
that
year,
side
and,
of it, don't you?
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
just to like talk and
Yeah.
like that's
You
literally
get used
why-
to chatting every day or whatever, and then you don't speak to your mates as much
Yeah.
every day, and so you feel like you need that, like, oh, just match with people and just chat in it, yeah.
Defo, yeah. So I was speaking to this one girl and she was like, "Oh, do you live alone?" And I was like, "No, I live with my mum and dad." What about you? And she was like, "Yeah, same here." And I was like, "All right, okay." Like that was like the opening chat.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Do you drive?" And I went, "Yeah." And then she went, "Do you fancy like picking me up in your car and we'll like
Go for the spin.
Dog.
go for like pretty much."
Spin
And I was
dog.
like, "Yeah, sure, sound." And then so then we ended up going on Snapchat, and like the first like thing she sent me was just like pictures of knives.
All right, yeah.
Just like big knives. So I was like, "Oh, like she must be like a chef." And she
Go
was
on,
like
yeah.
making conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh, nice knife."
Yeah.
Just showing her some of my like cutlery and that. And
Spoons.
probably, yeah. Do you want to be the teaspoon? I'll be the soup spoon.
Yeah.
Quite sexy, you know. Got a bit heated. No, I didn't. And then she was like, "No, what I want you to do is I want you to pick me up in your car and have sex in the back while you've got this knife to my throat."
Okay. Like
was
a
it?
rape kink.
Didn't do it.
Oh,
Like,
boring.
I mean, I've got a polo. Have you seen how big they are in the back? One slip, she's gone.
Yeah.
Dead.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and how do you
police come
tie
and
away all
see
that?
people
like,
naked and I've got a knife to a girl's throat. I'm going to explain that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not gonna like that. The police, are they?
mm.
Not with the beads in your car seat as well.
Not with me kids. I haven't got them anymore. I mean, do you know what?
I'm glad you said that.
Oh my
Because
God.
it made me sound dead bad for a second.
Yeah, Uber driver.
Yeah,
Do you know how they broke?
Go on.
You know, like what Uber drivers have? They have like the beaded seats.
Mm.
Right, done this gig in, I think it was like Sheffield or something.
Why do they have beaded seats?
I don't know, it's like massage.
They're good on your back,
kind of
innit?
thing,
Yeah.
Are they not uncomfortable?
No.
No.
But they weren't great, but I just had them to like piss people off.
Okay.
Because no one would like get in my car. They're like, I'm not sitting with you while you've got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why not?
Okay. Yeah.
And then I pull my little sun visor down and pretend like looking at prices where I get people off. Just done this gig in Sheffield, absolutely died on my ass. Like it was one of the worst gigs I've ever done, and I was just like, I'm getting in my car, and I'm bombing it home.
Yeah.
Open my door, and I jumped in my seat, and like the beads
Beads went
pinged,
everywhere.
like it was like flubber, like they were all like bouncing everywhere, and I was like, oh my God. I was like driving home, and I was like picking beads out everywhere. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, no.
Never
Not bought any new beads, no?
Nah, just got me.
Ah, it's a shame.
Still finding them.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Oh,
It happened. Emotional.
yeah.
Yes.
No more beads.
No.
So that was the only mad experience you had, just knife girl.
There's a few. Oh, there's a really bad one, but I don't know if I can say it.
You
Why is
can
it-
say
why is
it,
it bad?
if you want to say it,
Yeah.
but if you don't feel like you have to say it.
Will it get edited? If
No.
If
Oh, if you want it edited
Yeah.
out, yeah.
I
don't know
might
if it-
leave it
I don't
in
know
though.
if it's gonna come across as like bad or not. Like it's not something I like.
Just say it and we'll see what
Right.
happens.
So speaking to this girl, and it was been well like for about 3-4 days, and it was like sound like it was just both said like, you know, we're not looking for like
Serious and that,
you
yeah.
know, like just come out of a relationship kind of thing. So like, yeah, cool. So then like she would, every so often she would just like repeat a question, like she already asked me.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I was like, all right. So I kind of jokingly went like, oh, how many lads are you speaking to? You've already asked me this. Like a little winky face, because I'm quite cheeky, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a Gemini in me.
It's hard
Yeah.
to convey it over text though, that, innit?
That's what I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So then she went, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I should have told you when we first started speaking, but I had a stroke last year and I forget what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
So
So
then
they
I'm
were like, hey, me too.
So then I was thinking, well, she's either saying that because it actually happened,
Yeah.
or she's saying that.
It's a top black excuse.
Yeah.
So then you're like, oh, do I want to be with someone who's potentially lying about having a stroke because she's speaking to other lads? Seems like a weird lie to tell though, doesn't
It
it?
does, yeah. I told my mates and they were like, just don't reply back because she'll forget anyway.
Ooh. Staying in.
So bad.
That's funny, that though.
Have you got any embarrassing sex stories for us?
How long we got?
As long as you are.
Probably when I first lost my virginity, that was a bit of a mad one. It was on this girl's couch, and I didn't know she had a dog. Until
You didn't check the dog, did you?
well, it was my first time, and I didn't know what you do. So I was like, well, do I go for the dog first? There's like, you know, like manners. Do you know what I mean? And then she'd be like, well, he's a nice lad, so now we can have a go with me. Joking.
No, I did the
That
dog.
was, that was the Gemini in me. The Gemini is playful.
It's cheeky.
Yeah,
Cancer's emotional.
yeah. Your earth sign and water sign. Earth sign's about communication.
Is it?
Yeah.
Communicating's not working here because you're confused.
You didn't shag a dog.
No, I know.
Not fully.
I was just imagining as it come up behind you or something.
Nah, I didn't do any of that. It was just looking at me while I was doing it.
Oh,
It's weird, isn't it?
So it
Yeah.
was just sat there looking at me like... I'm just like got an audience.
Crack on,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Pulling out my
Your
best
first
move.
time, yeah.
My best missionary move. Because I don't know any other moves.
Everyone, I wonder. That's a question we should ask. What everyone's first sex move was.
It's always going to be... No one's having the first time having sex and going straight to doggy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand
Imagine
up
that.
69 and...
Yeah. Turn round.
But what if? Oh, maybe it's different for girls then, because girls first time might be with a guy who's it's not his first time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save that for the female guests.
That's a great question, that. You're welcome.
Mine was straight up missionary also. Just
Mine was
so weird.
missionary as well.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be very rare that someone goes, yeah, I don't know. What's a
Scissored.
yeah, he pile drived me.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is.
I don't know. I can't remember. Just pop knob in funny.
Jesus, I shouldn't have had a sip of a drink.
It's getting off the rails now, isn't it? It's getting wild.
Right. I mean, we've done
like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Have we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we probably.
We could wrap it up.
Yeah.
Dean looks so bored.
I'm not bored.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
Come on.
Got stuff to do, mate.
It's been an hour and a half.
No, our episodes are only usually an hour. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, it's been good though.
It's been good.
Yeah. Say that to your face, Dean.
Come back.
Your face is always miserable.
Why are you having a kip?
I've got a very itchy eye.
Jinx Monsoon on me there. Where's Dean gone?
Oh, I'm narcolepsy, sorry. So is there anything else quick you want to do?
I mean, there is other stuff to talk about, but I feel like we
may.
may as well save it for next time if you want to come on again.
Yeah, if you'll have me.
Callum and
If
Keegan
the
on.
people want me on again.
Yeah.
Doesn't care. I don't care if they want them on. I want you on.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come and do a séance at Halloween?
That's what we're planning.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm actually
Game for
scared for that.
I'm not, because we all know how to defend ourselves against ghosts now.
Lick them out.
Yeah. Maybe that's what. Maybe they wrote it. Maybe they were like, "Hey, if we tell the humans to get rid of us, they need to do this," and then they all just stand there going, hey, loving their lives, free blowjobs forever, or bum jobs, whichever you want licking,
Okay.
or fanny jobs.
Maybe we should have ended it before.
This is why. This is what I mean. Yeah, should have got. I'm starting to get into a weird.
We did go down that path first, and then you were telling us to stop.
What's that? Stop what?
No, we were going to like wrap it up, and now your brain's going down that path as well now.
Yeah.
Okay, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wait, what's your social medias?
Just Callum Oakley.
On everything.
Yeah.
Is right.
At CALLUMOAKLE. Why?
Because I got it. Did you ever do that? Like on Ace Ventura? On The Mask, sorry. No?
Do you want to plug anything? Have you
Nothing going on.
No? Okay.
Any good gigs coming up? People might be able to find you at?
When's this on?
It'll be out on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Got one on Saturday. Coming.
He's got a gig on Saturday. Hope it went well for him. We're going home now because it's getting weird.
What's giving me panic, by the way, before we go?
What?
Well, does this make my teeth go red like wine?
Yeah, your mouth's dead red now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it while I was just because you've been giving me some mad looks, and I'm like, thinking
You got big red teeth.
Have you both just like planted me with like a red drink and my whole mouth red?
Yeah. No, we haven't done that.
Have we not?
Don't worry.
People tell me I've got a proper bitch face,
Yeah.
but it's just my face, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Something you can
Soz.
do. Yeah.
But yeah, you've not got red teeth.
Oh, that's good.
So bye. Thanks for watching.
So see you later.
Bye.
None of us have got red teeth. See you next week. Love yous.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks.